guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this look using the Ulta Beauty Flirty and Flawless 76 count collection. I'm trying to get it. It comes in a box, this little caboose type box, and inside you have these 3 rows: your face, your eyes, and your tools, primers, lip glosses, and brow pencils. So if you like to see this video, see how I create this look. Oh wait, I also used this tool here, the Ulta Beauty eyeshadow stamp. So if you like to see this video, just keep watching.
Alright guys, so for whatever reason, I felt like I needed to show you the box again. So here it is. It was actually on sale for $9.99. If you shop in Ulta and you're part of their rewards program, you will notice that on your birthday you get like certain perks. So they gave me this $10 coupon, I guess, so you just spend $10 plus some other stuff. So I had picked up a bunch of stuff and I was like, okay, but then I saw this at the register. I was like, well, let me get it and just to try it out, and I can do a first impressions video. So I had just took out the primer out of there, and I noticed that there was like this weird smell. So that's what this is.
Okay, so this primer smells awful. Just throwing that out there. These pencils that they say are the brow, I'm not using those. This is going to be entirely too light, and of course black. No. So let's move on. Let's do regular makeup. Fast forward this part. I'm also going to use my regular primers, because that was just supposed to be pore refining.
So here I am getting back to my regular primers. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I'm going to also put on the Sephora Matte Primer. And then go into my Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. And just, prime my skin. Then I'm going to show you a little piece of my eyebrows. But I purposely did them off camera because I wanted them to be perfect, so I needed to bend my head to watch the mirror that's in front of me. But yeah, you do see that part, the little piece of the beginning. Then I think the next thing is my foundation. But like I was saying about that palette, the box, I was like so intrigued that it was only $9.99. So that's why I put everything down that I had in my hand and just picked up that this box here, and it surprised me because it was pretty good. I'm trying to think, why do I always say I like that it gave you so many different options and all the little, I don't like the brushes, like the mini brushes. I didn't even try them. I just felt like they wouldn't even work, so I was like, I'm not play myself and try that. Those eyebrow pencils, that's a joke. Because if I try, later on you're going to see that I tried the black for my waterline, and it hurt, number 1, and then number 2, it just didn't show up. But yeah, in case you want to see a foundation routine, here is me just applying some foundation. I'm using, as always, my Becca. You would think I use this so much I would know the name, Ultimate Full Coverage foundation. But yeah, I'm just making sure that I cover everywhere. The bottle was almost empty. Has anyone else noticed that they have put less and less foundation in this bottle? It's just ridiculous now. But anyway, yes, I'm just making sure everything is covered and everything is blended out properly. So my concealer, I've been loving the ColourPop concealer. They're really good. I like the payoff that it gives. And always my contour lines that I do blend out. And I noticed that both of my setting powders are almost empty. So you see me here trying to get the last bit out of it. I'm like, come on, you got some in there. And I always will stress, I love my e.l.f. blender. But if you want like that ultimate flawless, almost skin looking finish, you want to use a beauty blender. Beauty blender is always and forever will be the boss but the e.l.f. does come in a good second. Well, I think I remember saying that I love e.l.f. more, but I guess it's a day by day decision. But today I was just loving the application of this beauty blender. But yep, so I'm just blending, pouncing, applying. And of course, you know, my eyes had to start to water. Does anybody else hate that? I hate when, you know, you get this good powder routine down, the setting powder's on, and then boom, it just starts to, your eyes start to water. So I just clean that up. So now I'm about to pick up the face powder.
Okay, so I'm gonna look in this palette of bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. I'm gonna take, I think, these two, mix them together, and see what we get. Blush. Nope. I'm gonna take these two.
So I started to dig into the two colors, and then boop, I was like, oh my gosh, that scared me, because the pigment was so highly pigmented, and I wasn't expecting that. So now I'm trying to blend trying to buff out and make it look better. But I was like, let me just add a little bit more so both sides match. Who cares?
I'm going to do this rose gold color here, and this is a highlighter. That's supposed to be a blush. Yeah, let's just try the rose gold, see what happens.
So the rose gold highlighter was really cute. It reminded me of something I already had, but it's cute nonetheless. And I was just applying it here and having fun with my application.
Let's beauty blend this bad boy out.
Definitely had to give the beauty blender a little pounce over to blend everything through. Make sure everything has one color.
Let's leave the rest of this palette alone. So here is the one for the eyes.
So here I am trying to decide which colors to use for this eye look.
So I'm going to try this device that I got from Ulta too, the eyeshadow stamp.
One of these days I'm going to learn that I should open up things ahead of time, but I decided to open it, then I was reading the product information.
Just look at that. So this one down here says it's a gold eyeshadow base. I'm going to take that and put it on this stamp. Need a brush for that. Shadow. Do I have a concealer brush? Just going to use this.
So I really like the consistency of this, I think it was called eyeshadow base, because it was just like applying a light concealer, but yet and still the payoff was really good. So here I am just applying it onto the little device.
While this is setting, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just, I wanted a pink color, but I don't see a,
So looking into the palette, there was nothing really pink that I liked. All the pinks had either some kind of shimmer in it, or it was just like not one there.
okay, so it came out, but I want a pink color, more pinky color. Oh, wait. Yes, like this. This is Sushi Flower by MAC.
Yes, as you heard, since I couldn't find a pink color in the palette that I liked and that I was kind of going for. I said, well, let me go ahead and just use the matte color. And I had dipped the brush into the mauve color that is on the palette, and then I was like, oh, that wasn't the color I was looking for, so then that's why I just added the Sushi Flower by MAC. I liked the little device. I'm gonna keep calling it a device because I can't remember the name of it, because it allowed it to give that appearance of a cut crease. And I think, well, I know that that's what it's supposed to be used for, to create that cut crease, to assist you in creating your cut crease. So it was cute. I mean, I would definitely use it again just to get the, like if I'm looking for a look that just looks real defined, definitely would use it for it. So now I'm just touching up the transition color, making sure I look good.
And I was dipping into first that matte mauve color right there. So just throwing that out there.
Lord only knows why I decided to repeat myself, but yes, matte mauve color. So now I'm looking for, no, I think I'm still gonna, yes, I'm still touching up. So now I was like, I'm gonna touch up the transition, but I'm also gonna touch up the lid color, just make it that base, just to make it a little bit more prominent, let it stand out a lot more. And excuse me, my throat has, I guess you could say, it has a frog in it or whatever. I think that's the way people say. It's just being rude right now. Then I remembered I wanted to look in the mirror. And then here I'm adding the outer V color. I did use the two brownie colors. One is a dark, called dark brown. The other one was called chocolate brown. So I used those two colors to do my outer V. And here I am finally touching up that the lid color, just applying a little bit more of that base.
Now I want to add a pigment, but the pigments are not picking up at all. I'm so stupid. Let me spray them. No. Fix Plus to the rescue. I'm gonna use the copper color.
I used a really small brush, and then I sprayed the MAC Fix Plus on it, and I was like, whoa, it wasn't doing anything but just messing around the product. It wasn't, like, it turned it to mush almost. So I said, oh my gosh, it's not gonna work. But then I applied it on, and it looks pretty good. I think it came out rather well. But it just took a lot of tries to get it to show up even a little bit on it. So I know dry, it wasn't picking up at all. Fix Plus, maybe I added too much Fix Plus to the brush, but I feel like in the end it worked itself out. So I'm just, like I said, applying it on to my eyelids, and I'm gonna keep on doing that until I get the color payoff that I'm looking for. And of course, I have to look in the mirror, open your eyes, close your eyes, make sure everything is good and everything is blended in and looks kind of together. Then I had to pull down my mirror because I was like, oh my gosh, it has Emrezy on the back of it, and who needs to see that? But anyway. So I was like, okay, that's good. I'm done. I'm not going to touch it anymore. Now I've decided to Fix Plus because I'm finished the eyes and all that. And I got to add my Scandinavia as well. Then, okay, so I picked up that eye pencil, the black eyeliner pencil from the, I'll say the palette, but from the box. And it was like I said, no payoff. And it literally hurt like hell. So I said, okay, next. This is a gel eyeliner pencil from LA Girl, and it was surprisingly good. Here I am trying to do my upper lash line, and you see I got some on the actual eyeshadow, so I'm going to clean that up. But yeah, for the waterline, it looks pretty good, I think. I liked the payoff of the color. Well, I think it was like $1.99 if anything, or maybe $2.49, but it was something. It was less than $3. But for that payoff, I was like, wow, exciting, ecstatic. So I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath eyeshadow mascara, because there was no mascara in the box, which was disappointing. So I'm just gonna do that. And well, talking ahead, what I really did like was the little glosses. I actually wore that for the entire day and night while I was at jobs number whatever and whatever. I was at the restaurant. Well, I was at Bath and Body Works and then at the restaurant. So this look was for Bath and Body initially, but then it paid off at the end because I wore it at job number whatever. But yeah, so it said, I don't think it had a name. That's the only thing I didn't like about the gloss. I think it actually just said shiny gloss. But I'll look, and if it has a name, I'll just put it in the bottom. But I did use, I lined my lips with my ColourPop brown pencil, and then that gloss. Like I said, I really think it looks good. It was surprising. Alright, just giving myself a once over, making sure everything looks okay. And I kind of think it does. What do you think?
Alright guys, shout
Okay,
out
so
to
I'm going
you.
to put on my clothes and be right back.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, shout out to my babies, Mary, Martha, Charlotte, my little prince. I love you guys and I love you all. So until my next video, bye guys.